A very good evening, delighted to have your company. This is leg 6 of the Longines Global Champions Tour, Ramatuelle Saint-Tropez. This is GCL round 2. The season's leaders are the Shanghai Swans. They won twice Mexico City and then at home in Shanghai, legs 2 and 3. But they are hotly pursued by last year's champions Cannes Stars, who won here last year in second. The 5 teams with clears, they are all really chopping at each other's heels for the win here. And then we have the 6 teams on 4 penalties. So as I say, 11 teams within 1 fence down. The course set by Gregory Bodo for round 2. It is a 460-metre course. And as we've seen, it is very, very tough. Things start to ramp up here in terms of the atmosphere, because now we enter the 4 penalty brigade. Niels Gritty, very calm character. Whoa, the 162 GC vertical goes, I'm afraid. Waste a word, he is just very precise, very, very nice as well. Now the second error, I'm afraid, comes to the Lyon Porsches vertical on the home run. And it is going to be 2 down. The round started very promisingly. The new starter, Peter de Vos, makes a solid start as he turns down to the Cannes Lamborghini Oxa, the skinny. Peter was second in the 2022 championship behind Ben Mayer. What a shame for those 2 down for their first out, Niels Brunsales, because Peter de Vos anchors a very good round, clear round. The new starter for the season champions last year, Cannes Stars, powered by Iron Dames. We welcome Natalie Dean and Akota M. Annie is on the course. Their best Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix result to date was 8th in Paris last year. Natalie Dean trying to silence those painful memories with a 2 down in Shanghai, because the wind was on there as well for them, but it didn't come off there, but it very much does come off here in Ramatuelle Saint-Tropez. Perfect round, and Natalie Dean explodes into a beaming smile. Well done to her. Now, Cannes Stars are in a very strong position, because this is a great combination. Iron Dames Kalamandia NRW is on the course. Germany's Katrin Eckermann from Munster getting started. This pair double Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix winners. They did the Miami double 2022 and 2023. Iron Dames Kalamandia NRW skips ahead of the rhythm to come down into this final line and to secure a stunning clear round. Wow, Cannes Stars come out all guns blazing, as they've got to try and close the gap or get ahead of Shanghai Swans, because they lie second in the GCL season standings, just 2 points behind the leaders Shanghai Swans. So this is a great opportunity as they try and do the season championship double, having won last year in Rabat. Now things get fascinating, because Simon Delestre aboard this quite extraordinary son of Hickstead Cayman Jolly Jumper lines up this flamboyant, mercurial genius of a horse at the starts. Simon Delestre is homebound, and this has been another extraordinary, explosive display from the son of Hickstead, who was the Olympic champion back in 08 with Eric Lemaze in Hong Kong. Henrik von Eckermann, the world champion as we stand. 3 down to 4. Ileana travels, flowing run down into the GCL treble, and is crisp as attack. Henrik, will he take a pull into the Premier plank? No, he doesn't, and it goes. The elites, they trust their horses, whatever. Henrik von Eckermann, homebound. He comes the Lyon Porsches penultimate. Ileana travels down to the last fence, and yes, the takeoff point was a way away. Sadly, she tried hard, but just a long way that Henrik found on the approach. We now start the clear round teams, and 5 teams on a perfect 0 score after GCL round 1. on course. This pair winners of the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix Madrid prior to the Olympic win in Paris. And Christian second in the Longines Global Champions Tour season standings last year. Checker 47. A nobility about him as he emerges from the treble. Touch the last, but it stays. But Christian Kuckuck, the same fence as Henrik von Eckermann moments or so ago. Checker 47. Just compressed down through the Longines double. Christian Kuckuck then, inside, quick cut to try and now be a quick 4-4 score. Down to the final line, brilliant inside turn he found into the Liana Porsche's vertical. And Checker 47 comes home. Little rueful look from the man from Warendorf back out on the course. A new dad as well, but it is the 4 coming at fence 6. And now Philip Weishaupt tries to deliver clear and quicker. The total time than 1:42.86. Aurelio Diar is on the course. Now Weishaupt needs is intact. The Bavarian turns to the Longines Oxer. Into the combination. Now 20 seconds here to get home ahead of Can Stars' 1:42.86. And it's going to be surely a walk in the park here for Philip Weishaupt to come home inside last year's champions. Oh, winning time, but the drama. The last fence goes, the Lugano Diamonds Oxer. Way inside Can Stars' time, but to no avail. It's 4 penalties apiece for 2 gladiators out of Ludger Beerbaum's stable. The season's leaders, they lead by 2 penalties of the Can Stars in our season standings. 2 points is the advantage for this team ahead of the team that are in first place on a score of 4. 1:42.86 Can Stars' time. We're delighted to welcome Shanghai Swans in and Daniel Deusser. But somehow 8 and 9 mastered by Daniel Deusser. Again, deep spot into the Longines double, but Gangster is still clear. Shanghai Swans living on the edge of their seats by a little bit of a wing and a prayer, but Daniel Deusser, the master that he is coming down to the finish line. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's extraordinary. The improvisation that Daniel had been reaching for had been exorbitant, but the last fence denies him a clear round. Max Kühne saddles EIC Julius Caesar into the second GCL round. Max Kühne must have forefront in his mind. No, Can Stars go up another place. They're rising like a helium balloon tonight here in Ramatuelle Saint-Tropez. GCL round 2 here is proving another thriller. It's a page turner. Oh, the last goes as well. Where is the script? Who wrote the script? Because it's Shakespearean in its nature. The next team to come jumped absolutely brilliant GCL first round clears. They were immaculate. And Valkenswaard United, who won here in Ramatuelle Saint-Tropez in 2021, takes centre stage. Hans-Dieter Dreyer substitutes Vesma Cotti into Elysium. The son of Vidal Sirocco Blue gets on course. Valkenswaard United looking to post their second win, having won leg 4 in Madrid of this season. That's a move very close in behind Shanghai Swans because they're second in Shanghai. And there it is, Valkenswaard United. The roar goes up. Hans-Dieter Dreyer from the deep south of Germany, near the Swiss border. Gestut Grenzland he runs, jumps an immaculate clear with Elysium. Polished, calm. This man's calm, he's steely, he is a brilliant jockey. The young genius that is Gilles Thomas getting started. And this extraordinary 9-year-old mare, her debut on the GCL tonight. She jumps a great clear in round 1. But her first GCL fixture here in Ramatuelle on course is Questa DN for Gilles Thomas. One down, so now 1:42.86 for Gilles Thomas to beat. It should be, I think, straightforward. Or is it? Or is it? He comes homebound. Questa, tight turn. It's going to be closest on the time. Gilles Thomas is going to go just ahead, isn't he? Yes, 1:41.31. Wow, it's about a second and a half only that Valkenswaard United take ahead of Cannes Stars. The late mistake from Questa, this outstanding young mare, to deny us our first double clear of GCL round 2 here in Ramatuelle Saint-Tropez. Three strides in between. Violet purple to the Prague playoffs. Vertical is solid, but no, there is the mistake. So now we're in a time battle. It does mean that, oh, another one. Wow, it does mean that Valkenswaard United will be second. Victor Bettendorf now to anchor. Madrid in motion. Doha de Riverland brought into his saddle. And Doha de Riverland then accelerates around the corner into the Longines double. Yeah, it's an acceleration, a gear too far. Just a little stumble on landing. Madrid in motion have another headache in the second round, I'm afraid, after the troubles in Cannes last week. It is going to be 8 penalties. The last chapter of what has been a brilliant read tonight here in Ramatuelle Saint-Tropez for leg 6 on the Longines Global Champions Tour. The GCL round 2 concludes here with pressure that is compressing his entire body, no doubt here, because Doha Falcons, they've struggled this season. They were 5th in Mexico City. That their best finish this year so far. Vladimir Dupont secures a great distance, I thought, but a little deacceleration, I think, maybe the reason. He was on bound and Julien just had to compress him on the home turn. They run a little bit too deep into that penultimate vertical, and it is one fence down. So it does mean it is going to be a time battle. Jérôme Guéry is a man for a big occasion, as we saw as he won the individual silver, the Worlds in Henning 2022. After the Oldenburg Studbook makes a polished start here and fleet-footed enough down into the treble. The fence goes. There it is. And more trouble. It's unbelievable. It does mean Valkenswaard United win here in Ramatuelle Saint-Tropez. The winning time for Valkenswaard United, 1:41.31. Congratulations as they secure their second leg win of GCL this new season to match the pair of wins for Shanghai Swans. Legs 2 and 3 went to the season's leaders as we stand, but I think we'll see Valkenswaard United will be getting very close to Shanghai Swans' season's total.
Hans, a fantastic win for the team today, but particularly for you, jumping double clear today in really tough conditions, particularly round 2.
Yeah, it was a really tough course. Also, the last line was not so easy to ride, and I had a little bit too much place to the last one, but Elysium, he helped me, and he did a great job today.
Well, these are the season standings, and in fact, with that superb second, Cannes Stars move ahead now of the Shanghai Swans. They are our season's leaders, last year's champions. Valkenswaard United, they move up into second, 1-2-4, but exactly the same points tally as a team that drop out of the lead into this sixth leg. Shanghai Swans, they go third. The winners of leg 6, Ramatuelle Saint-Tropez, they are the first team in our history here in Ramatuelle to have done the double. 2021 and now 2025. Valkenswaard United move up very dangerously in the season standings as well. Gilles Thomas and Hans-Dieter Dreyer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been extraordinary sport. Thank you to the entire team here. Gregory Bodo, who has built tremendous Titanic courses. We say farewell from the beautiful Côte d'Azur. Until tomorrow, good night and thank you for your company.